In cross-country, redshirt senior Tommy Curtin came in first place at the NCAA pre-national cross-country meet this past Saturday. Curtin ran his best career time and beat the two-time defending national champion from Oregon. The men's team finished 6th overall. Men's soccer had a couple of matchups this week. First on the road against High Point, where the Panthers scored 2 goals in the first half. Merlin Bouts for the Hokies pushed back when he scored off a penalty kick, but eventually the Hokies fell 2-1. In the second game, it was Tech and number 7 Notre Dame. The two teams finished in a scoreless draw after double overtime. The team is back in action October 20th against Charlotte, and then at home on the 23rd against UVA. Women's soccer shut out Miami this weekend. 3-0 was the final at Thompson Field. Candace Seifer scored the first goal of the game for Tech just 6 minutes in to the first half, and things only got better from there. Sophomore Alani Johnson scored the next 2 goals of the game, and that was your final score. 3-0 Virginia Tech over the Canes. This was the women's 4th shutout of the season. The team's back at home this week, first against Florida State on Thursday, and then against Pittsburgh on the 25th. Volleyball swept Clemson this week. Lindsay Owens and Kennedy Bryan came up with 13 and 10 kills in the 3 sets, and Reagan Mitchell recorded the team's only double-double of the day. The Hokies were not as fortunate in the match against Georgia Tech. The Yellow Jackets took the first set, but the Hokies fought back and won the second set. Georgia Tech unfortunately took the next 2 and won 3-1. The team is on the road this week, first against Wake Forest on the 23rd, and then Duke on the 25th. Women's tennis finished up the ITF circuit this weekend and now heads straight to the ITA Regionals in Lynchburg. Swimming and diving opened up the 2015-16 season this week. First off, a dual meet at Penn State. The men's team defeated the Nittany Lions, while the women's team unfortunately came up short. In diving, freshman Ashlyn Peters made her collegiate debut and placed first in both the 1-meter and 3-meter. The team traveled to West Virginia and came away with 2 more victories. Peters again took first place in the 1-meter and 3-meter. Thanks for clicking, and tune in next week for another episode of The Rundown.